Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my Creative Time with Emma, and also welcome to another Inspiration Wednesday. I don't have an actual picture of a card that inspired me for this time around. I was actually inspired by a few of my older stamp sets, okay? So I wanted to use some that I haven't used in a really long time and mix it with a couple of new items. So I just wanted to show you how, for those of you who do have probably almost every My Creative Time stamp, that you could go back to them and mix them with the new stuff, and it's fun. So I had fun making this card. It's really simple, but it's almost the same concept as yesterday's card, but just kind of mixing old and new products together, okay? So the first item I used today was Wishing You Were Here, and I used the little park bench. So this is the frame of the bench. This is the stamp, and that's the stamp there. And I used the die, the coordinating die, to go with it. And then I used my stitched circle balloon dies. I used the smallest circle balloon in that set. And then I used Hello Baby. I wanted to use that cutie patootie little elephant. I used that and the sentiment Happy Birthday from this set. And then I used from my Make-A-Wish set, I used like the little, I'm not sure if you want to call it confetti, but the little swirlies. I used that little swirl. And then I used the smallest little star confetti stamp as well. Okay, so I cut out all the pieces already, so let me show you what we have here. Here goes the base of my card. This is a paper tray. I don't know the color of this, but all I know is from Paper Tray ink, I believe. And this is just a standard A2 size card. Oh, and I also use my more stitched rectangular dies. And then I have some more of my little vellum. I still have a lot of little scraps thrown in my little scrap pile. So I wanted to use that, okay? So I figured I'd put this as like a little overlay there. And then here goes the little balloon where I stamped Happy Birthday and the little confetti stuff. That's gonna go there. And then I really wanted I'm not sure if it's weird or not, but I thought it would be something different and cute. I wanted my little elephant to sit on the little park bench. So let's see, he's going to sit just like so. So what I'm going to do, same thing like I did yesterday, I'm going to go ahead and adhere this down to the vellum. So this way I'll know where to put the adhesive behind the vellum so it won't show through, okay? And I already put my my little pop-up tape on here. Let me just kind of take off the release paper here. Okie dokie. One's stuck. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I just want to put this here. Probably like so. Okay. I want to put it low enough where the little balloon, I'm going to have a little string getting onto the, to hook onto the balloon there. Ooh, but before I put him down, I am going to use, and the little color I used for the park bench was actually, it was the closest I could get to this paper, and this is a ink from Color Theory, and it's Flamingo Premium Dye ink, and it's from Studio Calico. Luckily, I have a lot of inks because that's the closest I could get to it. So anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some, I believe this is called crochet thread. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and grab my little X-Acto knife. I thought I had it right here. It goes. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put a little hole, make a little slit right here on his nose. So let me hopefully my head won't get in the way. I want to do it right on the line here. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. Okay, so what the whole concept of this is, because I want to put the little string to make it look like his little trunk is holding the balloon. So let's go ahead and just kind of shove that through there. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to leave it just like so. And maybe use my little... Okay, we're going to leave it just like that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put some, we're going to pop him up as well. But I think I have a thinner of, let's see. Okay, here goes one right here. I'm going to use this here. This is a big roll right here. So we're going to use this. This one is like really sticky. Okay, so let me go ahead and give this a little trimmy trim here. So what I want to do is I want to make sure I put it on top of that to make sure that stays in place, our little string there. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and trim this down. One right there, and then I'm just going to put this one right at the top there. Alright, perfect. Okay, so now this is going to be the challenge because this one is so sticky. Sometimes the little release tape from here it's a little tricky to take off. I don't like to use my little tweezers sometimes because they get really sticky. Okay, there we go. And I colored in my little elephant using my Real Clean, these ones right here, what are they called? The Zig Clean Color Real Brush Markers. So I used light gray for the body, and then for the inside of the little ears, I used paled pink. And I just did some watercoloring with it. And I was kind of disappointed because I don't know if I used the wrong paper, but I had a really hard time blending it, so I'm gonna have to do some homework to find. Well, I know I have paper, trust me, I have it here. It's just that I need to clean my craft room to get to it, because I know there was a paper I did use, because remember I love those markers and they blended so beautifully together, but for some reason I was having a really hard time with this. So hence why I didn't color that on camera for you. Okay. See what I'm talking about? How this is like a really stubborn one to get off. Okay. So let me go ahead and we're going to go ahead and sit him right here on the bench so cutely. And then we're going to go ahead and I want to put this up as high as possible, so we could have a little bit of room for, for the string on there. So we could have like, like not a really short string to the balloon, but a good amount. So we are going to put this, let's put it right there. No. Let's just do it right there. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, since there's a ton of string in here, it's okay if I waste just a teeny bit. I'm going to scooch that aside. And then what I'm going to do, you know what, before I hurt myself, let me put my X-Acto knife away here. Put that there. And let me move my mess. Let me throw this away really fast. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, since that is there, I am just going to go ahead and I don't want to do it too tight. So what I'm going to do, let's see, what's be the easiest way? Let's try it. No. Let's try it this way here. And this is way too long. I'm going to actually save that to use it for another project. I don't like to waste this stuff. I'm going to see if I could just tie it around that little bottom part of the balloon there. Let's go ahead and get it through. just like so. And I kind of want to keep this like that, you know, kind of like not completely on the actual card. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and make another little, tie it again here. There we go. Just like so. Because I wanted this part, the shorter end, to be on this side. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it over here, and then I'm going to go ahead and put adhesive basically where you see the other adhesive, so it won't look really bad there. I was going to use that same adhesive I just used, but I'm not, because that one was kind of a pain to take that release paper off. So we're going to go ahead and put this on here, just like that. And then at the top as well, but I think I'm going to have to trim this part just a tad. And then I'm going to save this piece so I won't waste that, because it will get used. Okay, let's just kind of peek around. Okay, perfecto. And then now I'm going to go ahead and put the same one there on the back of the actual balloon. So let me kind of measure that up. And this one, I think I'm just going to go ahead and just put one. I think that'll be okay, because it's sticking to this pretty darn good there. So let me take off these little tapes here. And then just go ahead, I'm going to layer this right on here, try to center it the best I could. Hold on. Okay, alright, perfect. So now what I want to do, because this is kind of bothering me, because it's just a lot of black going on the balloon. So I'm just going to kind of just use my little white jelly roll pen and just kind of make a little bit of white highlights in here. You see what I'm saying? Just to kind of offset that. Let's make some little dots in between the little stars. Just like so. Now I don't want to OD. I think I'm just going to leave it alone. Just leave it just like that. And then last but most certainly not least, I am going to use some, what is this here? The glossy accents too. Let me just kind of squirt some out here on the side. So let's go ahead and just put this on there, on the little eyeball. And I think I'm going to put some on his little trunk too, his little tiny baby cute trunk. There we go. I think that's it. Let's go ahead and just call it a day and leave it as is. I don't want to take away, I really like the balloon. I don't want to take away from that. I was going to add some more stuff to it. I was, but I don't know. You never know. I might change my mind as soon as this video ends. But for right now, I'm happy with it. I'm going to go ahead and just leave it alone. So that's it, everyone. This is my card for today. And again, my inspiration was to try and mix more of my older stamps with the newer version, with the newer stamps that I have out today. Okay, everyone? So that is it for me. Go ahead and visit my blog at www.creativeTimeForMe.com to see what the rest of my amazing design team has done for you today. And that's it. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a fabulous day, and I will see you back here soon. Bye-bye.